I like making games. Making games is something I've liked for a long time, and today I'm going to show you guys how I made this game, the one being played on screen right now. So let's get into it. The first thing I do is open Unity up, then create a new project, and we give the game a name like Stickman Game, and we create it. While I was creating, I decided to base the movement off of one of my previous games I created, a game called Stuck in the Loop. So I just borrowed the code for that, and then of course I changed it up. For example, by coding double jumping in, the ability to track your score, animation handling, and even more stuff that I'll get into. Our game needed a player, and I was going for the 2D pixel kind of look, so I opted into Piskel so we could create a character, one of my favorite tools for pixel art. And I settled on making this ninja-like guy with a very simple running animation, sort of inspired from Super Mario Bros. Then I configured the animation so that they would work in game and show up by using Unity's built-in animation editor, which is pretty simple actually. I really love it because you have access to keyframes and motion blending if you want to do like 3D stuff. Wow, look at that animation. That's nice. After trying the game with its movement code and animations, it felt pretty good at first, but then started to get stale. And I thought of the other 2D games I played, and I realized that what it needed was some poof. And by poof, I mean that stuff following Mario as he walks in one of my favorite games, Super Paper Mario. To add this to my game, we could use something called Unity's particle system, which is a great system for making particles. It lets you choose all these effects, and you can just make particles to your liking. I then coded the game to put those particles specifically when the character runs, jumps, and lands. Now let's see how it looks. And oh my god, that is instantly so much cooler. As I was creating the level, I realized something. This game needs stuff to collect. So I decided to create the corn dog, which would give you points each time you collected one. And so I coded it to do that right here. Yup. And with that, you now get 200 points every time you eat a corn dog. And the ninja is very happy about that. After successfully making one level, I realized I needed something to transfer the player to the next level, and I just decided to keep it simple here. Create a portal, which would bring the player to the next level, and that's the next level. Now I'll be honest, I really did simplify a lot of what happened when making this game. A lot of this stuff took lots of time and practice to create. There are probably lots of things that go into making a game that most people don't even think about. For example, falling off the ledge and respawning. This was something I had to manually put into the game. Without this specific code, our character would fall endlessly, forever. Or the animations that make our character feel so lifelike. Or just that little timer in the corner. It's hard work, but I think the best part about making a game is knowing that you're able to turn an idea in your head into something real that others can interact with. And with that, thanks for watching my video. And make sure to play Little Ninja, Stuck in a Loop, or Toy Town Mayhem.